Hello, this is Sam Philosopher speaking. God bless you guys. And today I want to speak on a very important subject. The title of this video will be called The Silver Platter. And you might be asking yourself, just what is the Silver Platter? But before I get into that, I wanted to briefly speak about what has been happening in the last 2 weeks. The Word of God says, watch and pray, lest you enter to temptation. And it's important that we keep on watchful eye in what's going on in the Middle East. With the Iran, the new nuclear facility has been revealed, and the missile tests, and it's all pointing to near showdown between Israel and Iran. But as important and as serious as that situation is, I think that we have been missing another situation which is just as important in my opinion, and the situation is here in the U.S. Let me introduce this subject with a vision that Pastor Ephraim Babette had a couple years back. He had a vision where he saw a bunch of beds spread out, a field of beds, and as far as the eye can see, and here he was there standing, and he heard a voice from heaven shouting, saying that those of the north are asleep. But the thing I want to emphasize on is that the last part of that vision, he saw a conference table, and on the conference table was a group of world leaders discussing something, and on the end of that table was a tray, and on the tray was a silver platter. Those platters they use in the fancy restaurants with the cover, and the cup was sealed, and but the Lord revealed to him what was in that platter, and was in that platter was a simple dish of food, with rice, beans, bread, or meat, or just a simple, dish of food, nothing extravagant, nothing expensive. So, and Pastor Ephraim Sr. asked himself, what was this? He asked the Lord, what is the meaning of this? And the Lord told him that famine was coming to the north. Famine was, and to me, in my understanding, that the food on the silver platter represents hyperinflation. And for those of you who don't know what hyperinflation is, let me break it down to you. First, let me start with inflation. Inflation is the depreciation of a currency over a long period of time. We have seen that the dollar inflate, this couple 20 years ago. A gallon of milk costs less than what it costs now. And doesn't mean that the vendors or the market intentionally raise the prices. It means that the value of the dollar lowered, and they had to raise the prices. That's what inflation is. But as the prices go up, we have learned to cope, adapt to these changes. Now, what hyperinflation is that same process, but in a short, in a drastic period. You know, no, for overnight, the prices go, the value of the dollar goes down. A good, a good example of hyperinflation in a microscopic way is the price of gas. You know, you have seen in 1 or 2 weeks the price of gas go up 4 or 5 up to 8 cents. No, in a very short period of time. Well, apply that to everything, to the food we consume, to the things we use. No, everything we buy in the market, everything goes up in that same sort of way. No, that will throw us off. No, because we don't have time to adapt. Well, that's what hyperinflation is. No, the depreciation of the dollar in a short period of time. And what it causes hyperinflation? Well, there's many things that causes hyperinflation, but the number one factor of hyperinflation is the monetization of debt. Now, we as individuals and businesses, and even our local states or cities and states, we have to deal with that by balancing the budget. It means when we have a big debt, we have to spend less, and in order to cover that debt. But the federal government, however, has tried to find a shortcut to balancing the budget. You don't have to go around. The way they do it is they print more money to cover the debt. No, but that doesn't come without its consequence. You see, for every dollar you print, you decrease the value of another dollar. Okay, let's say, for example, let me use my dollar. Oh, to cover my debt, I get the dollar, this dollar, and I add another dollar. No, but printing money, you're not doing that. When you print money, this is what you're doing. This is exactly what you're doing. You're dividing the value of the dollar. Now I have four pieces, but I got less. It's worth less than what's originally worth. And to the point that it's worth nothing. Now it's worth nothing. But that's what you do when you print money. You depreciate the value of another dollar. And when you do it in a short amount of period, when you print lots of money, like right now, the Fed is printing lots of money to cover our $1 trillion deficits, and that's what's drive hyperinflation. Right now we haven't seen it, but experts have predicted if this continues on, if we continue monetizing our debt, printing money like we're doing now. Right now, that's what the federal government is doing there to cover this amount of enormous spending we're doing. No, hyperinflation will come, and that's where I connect you with the vision. We have. It's important that we keep a watchful eye on what's going on. in our federal government, because it's gonna affect all of us. The prices of food, or the price of merchandise, the price of everything. Once hyperinflation happens, everything will go up in overnight. So it's important that we keep a watchful eye on this. Well, God bless you. Hope this was helpful to you. That's it for this week.